Hi guys, this video is made for people who have never used FL Studio before and you just want to know how to start off making your own beats, how to start off making your own songs. So I'm going to show you how to make your own track as quickly as possible. First of all, let's start a new template. I'm going to choose Minimal Basic with Limiter, and you'll notice that this is the playlist here, and it means that it's going to play every single track in the playlist, and we've got nothing here at the moment, so there's nothing to play. So let's actually start playing some notes. If we go to the channel track, you can see that the default instruments that come with this are the kick, clap, hat and snare, assigned to tracks 1, 2, 3, 4 of the mixer. So if I click on the mixer, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got no effects. We've got 10 slots for effects, which we haven't started using yet. But let's say that we want to add a new instrument like a piano. By default, FL Studio comes with its own piano plugin, which is called FL Keys. So I'm going to add one of those. And you can see that at the moment, when we add this, the target mixer track has no value. So we need to choose it manually. So what we'll do is we'll click on this and drag upwards to number 5. So if I play a note here, you can see that it appears in the mixer track there. So we know where it's going, and let's say that I want to add some kind of reverb to it. I'm going to use a convolver, and now let's play a note. So you can hear a kind of reverb there, which is quite nice. So let's say that I'm happy with that sound and I actually want to start putting some notes down and making a pattern. So you can see here in the pattern selector, anything that I put down here in the piano roll, which I'll get to in a moment, is going to go to this pattern 1. So for example, you might use these patterns for your piano verse, piano chorus, guitar verse, etc. So I'm going to right click on this, go to the piano roll, and this is where we can actually place the notes and see the order they get played in. Now I can hit the piano keys up the side, like so, but to actually place the notes I simply left click on the grid itself. So let's say that I want to play this, and I might want to loop it, so I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm just going to drag these along. And if you want to delete a note, you can simply right click on it and it deletes it. So left click to place, right click to delete. It's a really quick workflow, and the same thing will work with patterns as well in the playlist, which I'll demonstrate shortly. But let's say that I'm happy with this, then I simply click and it places the pattern we have selected here onto the playlist. So if I hover over this and I scroll up, takes me to pattern 2, which means I can now start putting down drums in pattern 2, for example. So I'll put a kick down. Okay, if we just play that, fine, very basic. So again, go back to my playlist, place this down, and now that I have 2 tracks in my playlist, then you would expect these to play, but notice that I have pattern mode selected, which is only going to play pattern 2 because that's what's selected in the pattern selector. So if I play this, as expected, it just plays the kick drum, and if I scroll down to pattern 1, it just plays the piano as expected. So now I have to go into song mode to play everything in the playlist together. So there we have it. That's a basic guide on how to add instruments and to add notes. So you can basically figure out from this that you would add all the instruments you want, add all the notes you want, and finally when your song is finished you just go to export and MP3 or whatever type you want, and then you can export to MP3. So that's how to make a song. Thanks for watching.